welcome back to another episode of Below the Belt. My name is Clifton and these are my co-hosts Lenaire and Michael. And this is the show for and by wrestling fans. In today's episode we're going to do our predictions for the upcoming draft. That's for Raw, Smackdown, ECW. And in fact we had a user submitted question by Tak Black. Hey Michael.
Yes.
Which
Yes,
is, he'd like to know, I think it's from Malaysia actually, who do you think Raw will draft from Smackdown and ECW? Who do you think Smackdown will draft from Raw and ECW? And who do you think ECW will draft from Raw and Smackdown? And also prediction for WWE Backlash. So it's quite a bit there.
That's a very long question.
We'll start with Raw.
Let's just do the draft.
First, I'd like to acknowledge this user, Tak Black.
Yeah.
He's a really genius guy to come up with this question. He's a really genius guy. A lot of respect, man. A lot of
It's our
respect.
number one fan.
Number one fan.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you want to disagree.
Do you want to start, Michael?
I would say Raw would draft Batista back to Raw. That would be my first choice. Because I think Batista need new opponents to face, and Raw has that pull so far. SmackDown would definitely draft Randy Orton. Now, Randy Orton would bring the WWE Championship back to its home on SmackDown, while there's a huge possibility that Undertaker may be drafted to Raw, so that's my second pick. Quite interesting twist because Undertaker needs new opponents to deal with again. And I'm pretty sure when Undertaker has that long streak reign, that memorable reign, they would want to put him in a feud with Triple H. That's just my prediction. From ECW's point of view, I would say they would most likely take Edge to ECW because he symbolizes hardcore, breaking the rules, rated R superstar. That's my pick for now, until I sort out the list of wrestlers who I've yet to name.
I don't think they're going to switch the title holders between brands. I think they're going to keep the WWE title in Raw and the World Heavyweight Championship in SmackDown.
Why?
I believe because they've done it before.
And
One,
they can do it again.
I just think that they're not going to do it again because they've done it before.
I would say they'll do it again.
And two, because it's John Cena's belt and the WWE Championship I'm talking about. So while he's off making his movie, I don't think that they're going to swap the belts around until he comes back at least and he can win that belt back. And they will keep him on Raw because he's their number one selling wrestler. So that's my reasoning behind it, very complicated. So who do I think they will draft? I think they're going to send somebody up and coming to SmackDown and then take away SmackDown's top talent because that's what they always do.
We want names, Lenaire. Names.
So I think they're going to send D.H. Smith from Raw to SmackDown as an up and coming wrestler, and they will take probably Jimmy Wang Yang.
You.
They will take...
Bad decision.
No, they will take Kane or Big Show back, although did Kane come in the last draft?
Yes.
Okay, then Big Show. They'll take Big Show back to Raw, and they will take... What else have we got? MVP.
No, they won't.
They'll take MVP.
I'd like
They
to
need...
see...
Batista and Undertaker will stay on SmackDown because they are the faces of SmackDown and fans love them.
Yeah.
Why are we contradicting each other?
Because that's what we do. So, in terms of who SmackDown will get from Raw, they're going to get D.H. Smith, and they'll get a couple of reasonable mid-carders. They will not get Triple H because he doesn't work Tuesday. They will
doesn't
not
need Tuesdays. Or Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. They might get Chris Jericho.
I hope they send Carlito and Mr. Kennedy back to SmackDown. I think they'd do better there. So they're just getting lost in Raw. And besides, Raw is a massive roster. They don't need that many guys.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think probably only 5 of them get missed the limelight.
I think WWE has the tendency of breaking up tag teams, and I won't be shocked if they break up Carlito and send him back to SmackDown. Or I would think they would send Carlito to ECW
Oh
Actually.
no, I hope they
And they
don't
will
do that.
shift the gold standard to SmackDown.
No, I
Shelton
think he's okay in ECW.
Mm.
They might shift the Miz.
No, I think they may shift Elijah Burke to Raw and The Miz to SmackDown.
No,
Perhaps, yes.
I don't know. It doesn't really
Because
matter.
Elijah Burke is athletic, so yeah, I guess that's our pick.
Yeah, I think the other way around. I think Elijah Burke might go to SmackDown because he's technical, and the Miz to Raw because he's not. He can't wrestle, so.
Now, who do we not want to see on Raw? Festus! Who do we not want to see on SmackDown? I'm looking through the list. Paul Burchill! Who do we not see on Who do we not want to see at ECW? Oh, this is a tough one.
ECW's hard.
I know, because they're a rundown brand anyway. Who wants to watch their stars? Except for King. And the Great Khali.
And Shelton Benjamin. And John Morrison.
Yeah, and John Morrison, but not Shelton Benjamin. I would say
What about Kofi Kingston? You loved him.
You.
Yellow spandex guy.
You. I didn't say I loved him. Okay, I think we wouldn't want to see... Oh, I think Hardcore Holly will go to ECW.
Oh, big deal.
Yeah. And get his ass kicked like an old
He's
man.
been in ECW though, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
When he came back, he went straight to ECW and then
It's a
moved
failed
over to
project. Okay, who do we not want to see in ECW? Suspense. Super Crazy.
Raw. I'd love to see Super Crazy.
I think he needs to go back.
What, in ECW?
Super crazy. It's
Go back
cool.
home to East. He's
Oh, I thought you were talking he
I
should go
love
back to Mexico.
no.
Alright.
No,
Okay,
Super
yeah.
Crazy, doing some hardcore stuff would be fantastic. One person who I've just seen
Oh,
on the
another-
list is
another person.
Santino Murella. I think they might move him
To
Oh, he's
SmackDown.
doing
to
well.
SmackDown. I think so.
I think they need to send JBL back to SmackDown so he can commentate again.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Don't wrestle, commentate.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. JBL is God on Raw.
I like
Oh,
it.
he's a wrestling god, that's why.
He is a
Yeah.
wrestling god. So I think overall, from out of Raw, I'm going to say that Chris Jericho will go, Santino Murella will go to SmackDown, and from Raw to ECW will be Super Crazy and maybe one other, but I don't really care who that other one is. From SmackDown to Raw, I think they're going to steal some talent, and that will be Jimmy Wang Yang, I think.
The
And-
cowboy gay.
He's not gay.
Continue.
What is he gay? And MVP, because I think they're going to steal their top talent in SmackDown without getting rid of Batista and The Undertaker. And out of ECW to go to Raw, I think they will probably take The Miz. And to SmackDown, well, it doesn't really matter because ECW and SmackDown are basically the same show, so they'll stay as they are. Have I covered everyone?
I can't remember who I nominated, so you users at home got to rewind the YouTube bar to hear what I said.
You'll
But
find it in the description on the side.
I believe this is a challenge towards all of you watching at home as well. Let's see who are the smarter beings to actually predict who should be drafted to each respective brands. Who are the smarter beings?
So we'll end it there. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment in the box below. You know the deal. Subscribe if you like what we're doing. And we'll see you next time. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye, time out. Sweet.